Welcome to Gardening 101. Today we're going to be talking about how to grow hostas. So these are my nice hostas, and they come back. I mean, they all come back every year. They just come back every year. But these ones are pretty good. And as you can see, these ones are not doing so good. This is where the dogs kind of, yeah, there you go. That's where the dogs run. So they trample all over these. But what we're going to be working on today is these little Halcyon Tardiana hostas I have here in the shade behind the bench. And this area, I don't really get to this area, and it's kind of tough to see, but what we just want to do is we want to just work this soil in a little bit and get rid of some of these weeds. We just want to dig that up, dig up some of the soil around these so that they aren't competing with the weeds and this grass clippings and all this stuff. We don't want them to compete. We want them to thrive. But I may have ultimately have to put these somewhere else. I did the first year, they had this great growth where they grew, and then you could see them from the other side of the bench where it filled in the space of the bench, but they haven't been doing so well. As you can see, there's a big root here from this tree. So they're competing with a lot of stuff. I may want to just move them eventually, maybe in the fall when the soil's a little moister and a little easier to work with. But for now, for the summer, we're going to just try and keep them as healthy as possible. We're going to dig up that soil around. We're going to work it. I'm going to pull out the weeds. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you could even go so far as to put some straw on the hostas, but they're so hardy, they just come back and come back and come back, that I really don't worry about them too much. But there you go. You just want to pull out those weeds. You just want to work in that soil and try and rip up any of these roots. These are like tree roots, from this tree here. So they're just, all the roots are just coming right there. But I mean, what can you do? Eventually I'll move it, but for right now they're just going to be as healthy as possible. Hope you have a great day. Happy gardening. Hasta la vista, baby.